Hi everyone, thanks for joining on this video that will help you achieve success on the QuickThoughts platform. So in this video what we're covering is how to use the search records feature. What you'll see is on when you click on this tab is you'll have three different options. One is view records, the other is called record and search, and the other is called type and search. If you're in mobile, it might say search and then in parentheses audio, and the other one might say search and in parentheses text. But essentially they're the same thing. So using the example that we had before, that we had in the past videos, which were a marketing campaign for company X, under view records, what you will see is a table with all the different records that we've saved. So in our case, we saved these four different ones in our other videos. The important thing to know here in view record is it's all sorted by creation date. So the last one you'll find here is the first one you've ever recorded. And the thing is, when you click this button, right, you will expand and be able to see everything you've had. So like the whole transcription and the whole summary. If you've saved a combined record or a developed record, the transcription is essentially what's AI generated as well. And then the summary is going to be a summary of the AI generation. So here we have the developed idea on how to actually execute well, actually I think this is where we have the details on the execution of the idea of the marketing campaign for company X. Here we have the combined record, which mentions, there you go, number 3, number 2, number 1, right? So it mentions all the different ideas that we've had. And so for example, here I don't think we really need this record anymore. So we could just delete that. And when we delete it, it disappears, and that's it. You can't really undo that. So just be careful about what you delete and what you don't delete. So that's just what this view records is all about. It's just about seeing your records and expanding them and being able to delete them. Under record and search, or search essentially with audio, what this does is you can record yourself looking for information on something without being necessarily specific or mentioning things that were written in your notes. So if you look back in the other videos, you'll see what exactly I've mentioned. But if I search, for example, strategic initiative for promoting products across Europe in my as a search value, if I search that through audio or through text, the record that's most likely to come up is anything relating to company X, because I've noted every time with the context that company X is a clothing company that sells things across Europe, right? And then that should be able to come up because it's the most related to what I've said. So let's try saying something similar to that effect, and then we'll see that the records on company X come up. So I want to know what ideas I've had for promoting products across Europe through the use of different social media channels. Okay, so yeah, I threw it a bit of a bone, but it should be able to retrieve those records pretty efficiently. Okay, and as you can see, we have the record that mentions company X. We have all these different ones as well that relate to company X. And you'll see below actually that there's records that are totally unrelated. And that's because when we search it's going to return us the top 10 search results that we find. And what you'll note from this is I didn't actually have to mention company X specifically or necessarily the right keyword. So it's not a keyword search, it's called a semantic search. So we're searching through meaning. What you say or what you input means something similar to your records, and that's how we retrieve those records basically. Now the principle is very much the same with type and search. So let's call it selling initiative in Europe for selling, and maybe let's say corporate strategy, which isn't necessarily which could be related but isn't directly mentioned. We expect those same records to come up because it's related, and just as expected, these two ideas on the campaign for company X come up because we mentioned that it was for Europe. But an interesting thing you'll see here is that we have other records actually that came up before this one on selling stuff in Europe. And the reason for that is probably because this focuses more on how these ideas come up, on how to execute the plan. I mean, and since we mentioned something like strategic corporate strategy or something like that, I don't remember. We have other business ideas actually that came up. So something on customized remote office setups, and something. Oh no, that was. Oh yeah, and this business idea for sustainable business consultancy that I've saved before. So that's just important to know how this works. But basically, it's really cool to retrieve information very casually. So you can just say things without having to be too accurate. And normally the top search results is what you're very probably looking for. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you for watching this video.